You have the written consent, release, and/or permission of each and every identifiable individual person in your contributions to use the name or likeness of each and every individual.
Yes. Yes, I do. I have all of it. I got all of that while they weren't looking. Don't report me to the terms of service police. That would be terrible. No. Do people not know how this works? Like how terms of service works? Are these lawyers pretending that the terms of service have a force of law? I guess you can argue that the terms of service may create liability, but terms of service and their enforcement are waivable by the company at any time, and the company can't be bound to enforce their terms of service on anyone. The funny thing is, these other people aren't in business with super chats or super tips. So when they go didn't they read the terms of service? Sure. Read the terms of service. The company either decides to enforce the term of service or waive the term of service's enforcement. But you know who's not in contract with super tips would be, like Kurt, for example, or Sean. So they can't actually bind super tips to enforce their terms of service against my voice request. They can't do that. They don't have a cause of action. They don't have privity. They don't have privity of contract to force this thing to occur. They'd be interfering in the business relationship of two other entities without any cause. They could sue super tips and be like, don't use my name or likeness. And I think they'll lose. And if Kurt writes a brief, they're almost definitely going to lose because that guy sucks at writing briefs. But it's I don't know what it is about me that makes all of these lawyers suddenly collectively shit the bed on their legal analysis. It goes right out the fucking window. I've talked to these people, dozens and dozens of times. They're all at least of moderate intelligence, and they've all received sufficient education. They've passed the bar exam. They know what they're saying isn't right. They know it. They're like, didn't you read the terms of service, Nick? I don't give a shit what the terms of service are. Just like everybody else with every company that they interact with. Nobody reads damn terms of service. Even you fat, nerdy lawyers can't convince us that you're out here reading the terms of service. Fuck off. Did you read the terms of service? Yeah, I read the terms of service on my Cheerios. It says you're fat and stupid. Super Tips took it down. I don't know why they took it down. I think it's retarded that they took it down. I don't care. It's been hilarious. Tell me all about it. Send me more AI chats and tell me how stupid I am for once. I need it. I'm sitting here. I'm getting way too confident again. It's not good. It's not good. Make fun of me. I feel a sad obligation. You can't really notice this stuff until you get back. But my God, did I leave a fucking mess behind? I don't know what's going on with these streamers. I don't know what's going on with their analysis, their egos, their opinions, their cattiness. I'm not sure. Everything just went to shit. And it's I couldn't have been the glue holding it together. I couldn't even hold myself together through all of that time. I was an absolute disaster. But while I was gone, I come back and nobody's exciting doing trials at all. Everything's so boring and slow. Numbers aren't anything to write home about. And it's where's the zest? Where's the energy? Where's the collaboration? And that's gone. I don't know if you guys noticed. I've been streaming alone, but a lot of that just has to do with me and coming back and stuff like that. I haven't reached out to too many people. I want to make sure that it's me streaming and not I'm not relying on someone else to get through a stream or anything like that. This is me coming back, so I should do it right. But even while I was gone, I noticed that trial streaming is supposed to be the big thing. I actually think it's a little overestimated. Again, Some people have cultivated a very, very engaged trial streaming audience, Emily Baker being really good at it. But, unless that's what you're dedicated to, I don't think that it's as big as everybody thought it was. Or maybe they all thought it was easier. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've heard I was never any good at it, and that it was always everybody else who built it up. So, that's fine. I agree. I don't know. I can't figure. It's not my genre of things to watch. Like I love that you guys watch the trials. I like watching them with you. But if I were like picking my own entertainment, like this is not what I do. So it's different. I don't know what people look for. I just know how to do my show and live through it. But I think there's just a lack of laughter. And if that's my fault, I'm sorry. Man, oh God, now I sound old and horrible. But it's like, I remember everybody laughing. I remember everybody just being engaged and like marveling at these trials that were going on and what was happening in the courtroom. We had tons of people in the audience that were asking questions and we could answer them and felt useful for a little bit. Like rather than just getting on and talking about legal issues or reading briefs and saying why they're garbage, we got to call balls and strikes and say happened. We got to be surprised with everybody, and it was a lot of fun. But it was fun. And then, while I was gone, it seemed to turn to darkness on a lot of this stuff. And I think everybody got into their heads about monetizing things, and of course that's how it works, right? Like this is our jobs are mine. It's my job, so I want to monetize the shit out of it. I want to make good money every day. But I also know like how YouTube works, and you just work and you work and you work and you do what you do, and things happen. People participate in the show or they don't, and but you just keep working. You keep showing up. But to do that, you got to enjoy it. And it just looked like people have stopped enjoying this shit. And it's like, why? This is fun. But you got to have a sense of humor. You got to have a heart about it. And I think it's missing. Because I think people are looking for the formula rather than just trying to do it.